Smelting with lava. Feeling like the little bit of a James Bond villain down here with like one wide walkways between lava foundries. Hello everyone, I'm level 36 and welcome back to Foundry. It has been a minute since I have played this. Our little factory down there, it's doing pretty good, but we got some improvements to make. We've got our new ore deposit to hook up, we got our xenoferrite situation partially solved, but I also have some other ideas of how we might go about fixing this. So, one of the things right now that is maybe intended in the game, but also maybe just a consequence of it not being fully quite finished yet, is that it is a bit of a pain to move large amounts of materials over long distances. You know, like using the parallel to Factorio, right? If I was trying to get ore from all the way over there to my base, I would probably use a train, because it's more efficient, it's cheaper, and easier. And let's just see, yeah, we've got not much xenoferrite left. It's in here, I forget. It's random. Oh, our freight elevator's in there. Alright, well, that's good to remember. But, we don't have that. Now, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, there are some, like, drop ships we might be able to use. If I go into my research screen, let's just do some perusing later down in the tech tree. It's not all the way at the end. That's the jetpack. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. The little floaty spaceship things that don't just go to space, but actually go to, like, from one point to another, point-to-point drones. Maybe I'm losing it. Maybe it hasn't been implemented yet. Because I sure ain't seen it. All-night processing, which is like oil in this game. Pump jacks. Cargo shuttle liquids. What about... oh, there it is. Cargo shuttles. So that's a fair way through our tech tree still. Yeah, it's the one right before the liquids one. So we're not getting that anytime soon. But what we can do instead... oh, hey, our market office finally finished. Is if we contact our space station, go to upgrades, and then go to our market office, we can buy material on the galactic market and ship it down. Now the question would be, is it cheaper, or is it economical, I guess I should say, to buy raw materials on the galactic market, ship them to our planet, process them into advanced things, and then sell those on the galactic market? I don't know. But I figured we'd give it a try. It's at least a good, like, last resort kind of thing. So we can buy a license for ore, or also just for rubble. Now, the rubble is what we process into the ore. So if we want, like, the base version, which is probably going to be the cheapest, we should get these licenses. So let's just... it just costs money. There's no construction materials required, which is good because we kind of are out of those. So let's make that our station upgrade, add it to the queue. Obviously, we can also buy more advanced components or sell those components, so that may be worth it later, but let's also, just in our station upgrades, we have a bunch of available upgrades. I think one of the things that we may want to upgrade, don't need the antenna yet, and the lab, what does this do? Improve our products. Looks like we are going to need more power. About our cargo bay. We haven't maxed out our cargo bay. Oh, sorry. I'm just getting over a bit of a sickness, which is potentially, depending on how this all goes, why I am a little bit late with this video. I was sick this week. And I was supposed to be recording. Need some more construction materials, but this might be worth it. Some extra hangar space, because we need more ships. So if we go to our spaceships, let's go buy some more ships. Let's get ourselves a couple more spaceships. Now we have we're losing money very quickly. Now we have our full amount of spaceships, and we can potentially, if we go to storage, first of all, we need some more construction materials. So let's go to finances, or not finances, Galactic Market, new trade, buy 1,000 of those. Or 100, not 1,000. And then if we go to our galaxy map, one of the things we should start doing is looking at what our neighboring planets have demand for. So right now we have direct access to these 2 planets. So this one wants light bots, vacuum bots, screen bots, and transport bots. I guess, oh, so we need to upgrade our space station to get more sectors? So if I go here, station upgrades, what is that? Manage planetary trade licenses. Okay. So we do need to upgrade the antenna as well. And learning. So that means we need more power. Means we need solar array 2. Also get solar array 3. Should be able to. We're gonna need to buy some more. These. Just do 3 of these. So we can stock up on construction materials. Alright. So we could get a new cargo ship support. Also get that and that. Just to upgrade stuff. You can't unlock the orbital laser yet, unfortunately. Let's also just repair the cargo bay. It's currently still a little bit broken, as you can see over there. That's enough stuff queued up for right now. I think that'll do us pretty well. Let's also take a look at our research. So the vacuum bot was one that we could sell. So right now we only are making and selling the transport bot, which is making us a small, piddly amount of income. And we could be making so much more. I don't even know where the transport bot is in this. It's probably somewhere. But it would make sense for us to set up some additional production lines to just get escalators, because it's the last thing over here. But by making more robots, we can sell more robots and thus make more money, which is good. Oh, there is a queue. We can actually do things. I don't remember if that was there last time. We also will need concrete production eventually, so let's queue that up. Do up assemblers 2s for some more speed. Light bots require glass. Okay. Then, yeah, so concrete's our big next step, because that is what we also need for Science Packs 3s, which will give us the ability to make filmrite bars, I think. Maybe? Maybe we already have that ability. Oh, we do. So let's, because this is literally printing money. And we can do that as well. So let's figure out how we actually have to make that, because we got access to the lava caves, and I'm easily distracted. I was going to originally hook up our other ore patch, but I'm kind of okay until this one dries out. Which won't happen too quickly, because we're also no longer making, like, an entire mall's worth of parts. So let's go to our crafting menu. We need Filmerite, there we go, bars to make lava smelters, and then in our Filmerite sheets, how do I attain bars themselves? Make the lava smelter to make the sheets, which I need bars for. This probably is what the instruction manual is for. Lava caves. We've gotten to a lava cave. Something I'm missing in the research tree here. Oh, it allows us to import those. So if we go to our machine, our structures, we already have one. Let's see if we can just tell it to also, like, on the way back, bring down some bars. I guess I can't do both. So you're going to transport to space. We'll need to make another cargo pad and then use one of my new spaceships to ship stuff down from space. Let's make a... where is our cargo pad? There we go. A tab with this already on it. No. Let's put you right over here. So, we configure you. We want to bring down... Oh, and now we can actually bring down Xenoferrite or Rubble as well. So, we want to bring down Thermalite bars. That would be 100 items. And is it just gonna start doing it? So we need to wait for one to finish its trade route. How much longer is that going? Oh, 2 minutes. That's fine. Alright. Is there anything you have to say? Nope. So... what do Thermalite sheets actually get us? Oh, wait. Okay, so you did come down. So we only need one? Maybe it's just gonna get split its trips between the two. Honestly, that's fine, because this never really fills up on storage over there, so... Now, we go to our inventory, and we can literally carry around some bars of money. And make some lava smelters. So it wants us to make 2 lava smelters. And...
going to the lava caves to smelt our Thermalite? That sounds dangerous. Indeed, it is the only way to smelt such a sturdy material. Thermalite sheets could be used to make more advanced robots and unlock new technologies. However, this is not an easy task. We need to unlock multiple new technologies like elevators.
I think
to get started,
heard this. Thanks, Carl. So yeah, okay. I think I'm starting to see what we need to do. So now that we've made some lava smelters, if we actually go down to our lava cave, we should be able to now smelt some Thermalite sheets, and those are used in more stuff. Like if we go back, I think that's actually required for Science Pack Freeze. Just Thermalite bars. What requires? Maybe we're thinking a little too far ahead. I guess the heavy-duty transport bot requires them. Could do with some elevator music, you know, guys. A little chime or something. Just a little song to break up the monotony. Alright. So now we're down here. Let's see. The smelter? Fast resistant. That's good to know. Ooh, it's big. Structure is blocked by terrain or building blocks. We kind of only live out in the middle of the lava lake. Luckily, we can also just walk on. Unfortunately, we can't build them in the exact same spot. And these things are big. Let's see. First of all, let's make it a little bit easier to get out of the car. And here. Alright, what does you do? So can you smelt anything? Anything that's lava smeltable. We put in that. Get permalite sheets. It's not super fast, but it's also not slow, I guess. This is kind of actually very pretty down here. Smelting with lava. Feeling like the little bit of a James Bond villain down here with like one wide walkways between lava foundries. Right. Well, we'll just kind of let that go. We don't need to necessarily watch it super closely. I guess maybe it makes sense to eventually set up the transport elevator so that we can not actually have to go down here ourselves. All right. Oh, looks like it's full up. Cool. Solar array is still producing, so that's good. Alright, what do you want next? We need 50 sheets produced. That'll happen eventually. So now if we go to our space station, if we go to the galactic market and do a new trade, now buy xenoferrite ore. So we can buy 1,000 of these for one of our thermalite. So it's one per item. If we go to sell them, it's the same. Okay, I guess there's no markup. So we could theoretically, like, just ship in xenoferrite. Let's give it a try. So let's do recurring trade for xenoferrite ore. We're buying 1,000. We want to keep a minimum of, let's do, so we don't want to completely deplete our money, 5,000 thermalite, so we're not just like Because each of these trips is going to be 1,000 thermalite. And while we are still over our vault capacity, let's make a target amount of like 2,000. Or, well, no. Target amount 1,000, because we only carry 1,000 in the ship. So create. Trade orders active. Now, if we go here, and let's build ourselves some xenoferrite plates. I need to clean my inventory. Jeez. So there we go. Cleaned it up pretty well. Build one of you. Then grab some more landing pads. Come over here and just ourselves a nice platform. Looks like we finished our processing of those plates. Grab our landing pad, shipping pad, spin it around, plonk you down there. Figure, transport wares, rubble, firm. Now, when we get some in from space, we should be able to. We're missing our tier 2 containers. We need to get. Hopefully, I've been making those. I can't actually remember if I added them to the mall or not. Survey says yes. Yes, I did. Awesome. Honestly, I'm starting to realize why the incinerator is an item. Glitter. Something's in inventory. Okay. Now, we here, we take our output of this. This one. Bring it over to here into our already overcramped and crowded space. Like that. If our, well, actually, this is going to become still too cramped for us to actually navigate these belts in a way that we need to. We can do you also.
Great job on unlocking the blueprints for faster belts and assemblers. Together, we're paving the way for an ultra-efficient operation. Let's keep up the excellent work.
Thanks, Carl. Got ourselves back just a little bit of space. Goal being that we grab a. No reason at this point to not use tier 2 everything. A tier 2. We're still going to be too cats by looks of things. We put that there. that, and we construct those. That out. And we set our input priority to this side. We will use our in-house mined resources before... Again, fell in the pit. We'll use our in-house resources before we use our shipped-in resources. So these are free. Those cost us money. But this should now mean that even if we do run out, we will still have some amount of thermalite. Let's take a look at our account history. We have a lot of debt to pay off. So we're selling these at what is the price? $14 whatever this thermalite bars. So okay, I'm kind of starting to see how the galactic market works. Maybe, who knows? Let's talk to our boss here and figure out what he wants now that we've done the lava caves.
Lava smelters are fully operational. We now have access to thermalite sheets, which will be needed for more advanced robot types and other new technologies.
Cool. Still haven't gotten... So are we waiting on a ship to move that stuff? Oh, we have to say allow. Okay. Now this one will take care of our recurrent orders. Cool. So if we assign this one to planetary shipping as well, we'll now have 2 ships doing planetary shipping, so that we can make sure that that's always full up, even though we probably could do with 1, but, you know, I have 4 ships, might as well use 4 ships. Okay. What else were we gonna do? I'm losing it. We made steel as well. We have nothing that actually uses steel yet. This is our only robot production line currently, and it is sad and very small. So maybe we should make another one. This is still running, so this is what's making all of our bits and bobs. It's been a while since I've been in this world, if you can't tell. So we're still making some components for our equipment hall. We also still have plenty of technum, so I'm not super worried about that. I'm glad we do have now our xenoferrite purchasable in case we need it. So let's now that we have unlocked concrete, figure out what we need to make concrete. The casting machine. Oh, we or it allows the system to make those things. So queue both of those. So our main goal is to pay off our debt. We need to make lots of money to do that. To make lots of money to do that, we need to sell more robots. I'm starting to see how this is going to work. Let's also unlock Science Pack 3s so we can start making Alomite to make even more fancy things. Soon we can get the orbital laser. But for now, let's figure out how to make vacuum robots. Because we've got plenty of materials. We have the basis of a good, solid manufacturing line. So to make the vacuum bot, or we could make, like, heavy transport bots are better. Although they're a lot more expensive. These are literally identical recipes. So we could quite literally copy what we've done here and make the vacuum bot. Doesn't actually sound like a half bad idea. We can also start upgrading stuff too. So. Finally have enough. We want to do this. I don't really want to continue clearing space because now that the terrain is coming up to meet our foundation, it means I'd have to dig. And there's a lot of trees over there. We could always start to build vertically. Start to make our factory multi-floored. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's see. So if we were to say build up there. Need a way up there, obviously. We should probably queue up another elevator so we can move between the floors. Oh, my inventory's full. Go. Yeah, these are large. That would be a good spot to make my way up to the second floor. Probably be somewhere near my power, because these do also require high voltage. Which is over here. I guess I could always just put it like right over here. That's a little bit sideways. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. There we go. Now we can also get rid of the underside in case we ever want to build downwards into the basement. Although with how much I don't exactly love mining in this game as it currently stands. I know that the devs are working on that. I'm not planning on building a basement. So let's see. Let us configure. We're at 134. We're going to add a station as at 144. Name you Brown. And we need to hook it up to power. Not to be like this. There we go. Let's go to our second floor now. Let's build through down here. So if we build a little area and we get our materials up there, we can then start building vertically. I was originally going to go for the big sprawling factory, but I think that this will make sense in the long run. Because then we can start to avoid, you know, trees and mining, which is kind of what my goal is currently. I wonder what happens if we build over top of that. I wonder if that's been implemented yet. I'm looking forward to potentially having a jetpack to use, so that would make this quite a bit easier. Alright, that's gonna happen more often than I'd like, I think. How are we gonna get our resources up there, though? Because we will need all of our various ingots and ores up top. Let's also, while we're at it, do some upgrades. Where did I put that box? Some of our old conveyors. Mass we don't need currently. Transport pods we don't need currently. Seeds we also do not currently need. Dirt we don't need. Race cleaned up a little bit. Space station is still... That seems stalled. Haven't seen it move. Yeah, we're missing construction material. Okay. Galactic market, new trade. 100. Firm. Oh, ship to use currently, so that will have to do for now. Let's grab building blocks and tank our resources by grabbing a ton of our shiny new conveyors. Oh, there's only 7 of those. Alright. We're still working on making the ramps. Poop, poop. Poop, poop. Poop. Let's upgrade all of these, because why not? don't have that many in our factory. That's running at faster now. Alright. Oh, that's upgraded. Cool. Slow one. Faster one. Just making my main bus throughput significantly better. Now that throughput is better, we can move more material through here. Now, I don't know how well we'll be able to supply all that material currently, but, you know, we will get there. Now, getting all of this upstairs will be another issue, because we don't exactly have many conveyor slope ramps. What is holding that up, actually? Conveyor slopes? I kind of forget how I put this all together. These are our regular conveyor tubes. You've got plenty of conveyor slopes. What are you missing? Machinery parts. Oh no, what? Something got on the line. How did... Oh, because these are pointing in sideways. I see now. That should let just the machinery parts through now. Now these will have to collision. Why wouldn't that cause a collision if we do it that way then? I don't want you to be able to go over the edge. My best laid plans are being foiled. I'm gonna fix this. Yeah. Why? Been foiled. I need that to not allow anything that I don't want. Not gonna fit. This one's a little easier because I can always just reconfigure this. So I using the better conveyors for this? Yeah. Placement is sometimes a little bit janky. That one's fixed now. We should start getting those more quickly. What about... How are we going to fix this? Because if we... can't exactly do the same thing here. So no matter what... going to break... It looks like it shouldn't connect. Maybe it doesn't? That's crazy. I have a bunch of you. Nope, it connects. It 100% connects. This is annoying. Very annoying. Best laid plans, right? What if we move to the output? Well, it ruins my little patterning I had going here. That's kind of okay. For the purposes of salvaging the production line, I'm okay with that. We put our belt. So, input, reconnect our output. There we go. And this should now not allow anything else onto that belt. And let's also upgrade that belt while we're at it. But it's moving faster, so we can make these parts faster. Oh. Pick it up. I want a couple of those. There we go. Now we'll just deplete our storage faster. There we go. That should fix that issue. Now we should actually get as many of these angled belts as we can produce, which should be a theoretically infinite quantity. What's that? Let's see. Well, We are at almost an hour, and I've been trying to make these episodes like an actual palatable length. Well, we haven't necessarily accomplished much today. I think we did some good learning. Ooh, there's a new mission. Alumite.
Right. This moon has been chosen because it's not only rich in minerals, but it's also full of a liquid resource called olumite. This sticky liquid can be refined into the various chemical products we're going to need. We should find some and drill it up.
Finding oil, alumite. Well, alright, that might be a good mission to undertake. But first, we need to make more money. I think we are actually starting to kind of go into deficit here. Maybe not. Do we actually get any shipments of... ooh, looks like we did. We've gotten a couple shipments of our ore. So theoretically, and this might actually be a better mission for next time. So right now, our main base here is kind of like becoming difficult to work in. Maybe on our second floor, we actually set up an entirely independent production line. We ship in all of the resources that we need, and we send out the final products without any planetary input to see if that makes us money. I mean, besides power, but if that makes us money. So that could be an interesting way of making some cash. Ooh, looks like our cargo bay repairs have started again. Means our construction materials arrived. We are gonna need some more materials by the look of it, so let's buy some more. Our storage. Okay. Yeah, we did lose a little bit of money, but not much, because we are still making like 4,000 a day. So, not bad. Not bad at all. So the tax is on how much we make. Okay, that kind of makes sense. We've paid one. Ooh. We just do this like 4 million times. We'll be fine. Alright, well, I think that leaves us off for today. It's, I'm still learning this game for sure. There's still a lot I don't know. But we're getting there. I think we're making some progress. And hopefully we can make some more money next time. I'm getting less lost on what to do next, I think, maybe. There's a lot of options, but I think the next priority is going to be to start making more sellable products so we can start doing intergalactic shipping. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed making these videos, so I'll catch you all in 2 weeks for this series. So, see y'all next time.